All right, everyone, welcome back. This is the upper bracket, and this is the round robin between Team Canada and the Netherlands. This is game two. So game one was on Canis River, and the Netherlands took it 1-0, which was a pretty good game. It basically hinged on the back of Angry Strawberry having a sick comm bomb where she killed 2 bases. It's like a 15-minute game. The next map is going to be DSD, which I'm definitely excited to see. This is probably the map that I am most familiar with in the entire game. Even though it plays a little bit different in 8s, I still think that it's a fun map. I think it's probably a better map in 4s. And I still have Zateo with me. Zateo, how'd you feel about that last game, and how do you feel about DSD?
Oh, last game was definitely interesting, and I definitely agree that Strawberry's comm drop was the deciding factor there. DSD, I don't know. I've never seen it with 4s, but I think it'll be rather interesting given the terrain is all interesting in the middle there.
Yeah, I think one of the most interesting things for me in 4s is I've seen a pretty massive disparity with spawn locations. So I'm curious what people are going to pick, but it seems like players are loading in and we are about ready. So I'm going to stop yapping and start watching.
Aye.
Whoa, all right, we've got drawing, lots of drawing. So
lots of drawing.
All right, so interestingly enough, we've got what? Delphi is top spawn and mirrored by Strawberry, and Biggest is top, but there's no mirror here. So it looks like Kuchi and Biggest are different. Do you think Delphi's gonna try to contest the entire hill? Is he gonna have to 1v2 Strawberry and Biggest?
Yeah, it makes me wonder if Kuchi's going to play more of a back roll and do like air or tech or something like that, and meanwhile they're the 2v1 on the top.
Well, you're gonna get your wish, because that is like a 35-second air lab coming out from Kuchi. He's getting boosted. Everyone gave him a win, so we're gonna see how that goes. Kuchi is core air, Delphi is core bots. What else we got here? Ural is arm bots on bottom, which is interesting. You don't see that much. And
yeah, that's definitely different.
Dark Clone is arm vehicles. And what do we got over here for the Netherlands? We've got Classic with arm bots. Interesting. Rez with core vehicles, Strawberry with core bots, and Biggest with core bots. Man, there's a lot of core and not a lot of arm on this.
Yeah, I think a lot of people favor core bots over arm bots in general.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially on these, it's going to be interesting. Wow, Classic with the incredibly early tick coming out to just scout and see what's going on, and Dark Clone with the Con 3 rover, so he'll probably be okay, but Classic might just want scouting information, right? Because I think it's important to know.
Well, I think this is an interesting take here, doing bots on the bottom there, because there's less players to like help out, so like opening with bots allows you to do a lot of good early damage potentially, especially if you're ticks. Yeah, I mean, so we'll see if he's able to do that with this guy here.
This one tick, if nothing else, it's pulling all of the commander's BP off the lab, which is super annoying. I think that's definitely an understated thing.
Certainly.
Of he's not even doing necessary damage in terms of HP, but that commander is walking around, so it couldn't boost the lab for a bit. And
yeah, there's a lot of damage in a way. I mean, it's not like damage, but it's like that's a lot of BP missing right now.
Oh, and
meanwhile, Kuchi's going for that air bomber.
Okay. Rez has an incisor in the back, but let's see what this bomber can accomplish. Does he have a scout with it? Does he see? Oh yeah, scout's coming in behind. So
scout's coming in yet.
He should be able to see quite a bit with this. No, let's see. Delphi is holding top just with grunts up there, and where's this Finch going? Oh, Finch is going. Oh, Kuch.
Where's that? Oh. Okay, bomber circling around.
All right, first bombing run, he gets a max and does a little bit of damage on that. He's gonna circle back. Yeah, he sees the wind and he's like, I want this. But Strawberry's getting a Thistle.
Wind. Yeah, Thistle's up in time, but yeah, it's definitely gonna do some damage. Thistle's not enough to take it out.
Yeah, he gets the second max and he gets the wind.
And he's circling back, taking out, no, not quite.
18 HP, a little scary. So Delphi is fighting Strawberry and
bomber at the bottom though. Okay, so he's just gonna get some more wins. Yep, and that max.
That I think that's still definitely worth it. Those early bombers definitely have to get a lot of value, and I think he did. Kuchi also got
Yeah, I
some
think he definitely did.
Shuris out in mid, but I think they got picked off.
Yeah, I actually quite like this play from the blue team because, I mean, there's only so many mexes to grab, and so it's sort of like one player can grab them and just use all that money, whereas two players split it, and now it's like you're both trying to produce out of the same amount of metal, so it's not like a big advantage.
And Biggest is starting to push a bit more here. Delphi is going to lock it down with LLTs, so Biggest couldn't quite sneak into the back of his base, but Delphi's just going to hard commit into core bots, and Kuchi's staying there. He's going to get a transport out for his commander, and they're going to tap all of these back mexes. Canada is slightly ahead in terms of all their back mexes. Oh, I take that back. That's because Dark Clone has been raiding with 5 rovers, and I missed it.
Yeah, I definitely took out some of those mexes back there.
And he gets the con, right? I think he gets the con.
Yeah, I think he gets the con here.
Oh, that's huge. And he sees the
Or he should. The response is coming, but yeah, it's too slow.
He gets it. I mean, even if he APM stalls here, that's completely worth it. He got all those back mexes, and Canada's up like 23% in terms of metal income now, which is a nice little boost. So we'll see how mid plays out. Euro's going to get a D-gun on this, and he's got rocket bots to push it back. So this is going to be vehicle versus bot and vehicle versus bot, and Kuchi is
Strawberry is transitioning into air.
Oh,
I think she's trying to you know, go after you know, Kuchi's airplay, just kind of counter it.
Oh god, is Kuchi?
But it's kind of an awkward position.
Rez gets the D-gun, but I think this comm just goes down. Kuchi doesn't trade for it. It's low. He tried to self-D it, but no. He did get the D-gun on Ural's Rez, but Kuchi's still going to get essentially control of that and all the metal there, which is huge. And on bottom, we've got what is probably going to be Whistler Janus versus Rocket Bot, a matchup for the ages. We've never seen that before.
And I like the addition of the Stout there to absorb a little damage.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to kind of push him back. And these Janus are shooting, but I think this is just going to be standard DSD. I'm kind of concerned for the red versus green lane here. Ural got a massive boost from Kuchi doing that, and Kuchi just handed over his commander. He's like, hey man, let me win your lane for you and give you a commander. Now carry me.
Yeah, totally. But, yeah, Ural definitely has a lot of push potential here.
And let's see, I feel like top needs to try to break Delph, right? Because Biggest and Strawberry are both here. They have some units, and if they can push through top, I think it'll be a much better situation.
Well, he's got the grunts for it. He could just circle all the way to the, you know, up to the top there and take out that LLT. But it is kind of a tricky situation if he loses those units, because DSD is rather poverty.
Yeah, it's definitely a map that you need.
Yeah, losing those bots are probably not quite what you want to do. But
oh, Strawberry is flying in to try to push back Ural. Ural is kiting away from these incisors. Rocket bots are going to do a bit, but Strawberry is here just to try to stem the bleeding, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think she would have liked to go for a com drop even, but yeah, with Kuchi doing air, that's going to be a no-no.
Does Ural want to dive this? No, I don't think so. So Ural's still just kind of playing here. His commander has made some LLTs and is walking, but more or less it seems fine. And Delph is still holding sort of 1v2. It looks like there was a battle here, but Delph has enough thugs, and it's just thugs into grunts. So I think he's okay for the most part.
Yeah, I think so. And I think it's really hard to push up those hills as well, but Delphi going to make a go of it. But yeah, I think it makes sense to do that 1v2 in that situation because of the hill.
Red has swapped into Pounder, so this is kind of going to be a little bit of an interesting micro battle here. They are outranged by the rocket bots, but if those Pounders ever get in range and fire, it's not fun for the bot player. You need to not APM stall. And Delph is pushing. He's cresting this hill now. He's got everything he needs. There's no res bots mixed in here. Oh, I say that and they're immediately behind. Just kidding. And he's going to start pushing up this hill. What do you think Biggest needs to do to counter this?
I'm not even sure at this point. He's just kind of in a rough spot here. I mean, I would say maybe even a vehicle transition. Get some Pounders out himself.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think the Pounder might help, but this is starting to get scary. I mean, all the metrics are leaning towards Canada's favor. They're slight, but I think they're going to keep increasing. And I love that all the other lanes are super dynamic and bottom is just rockets and missiles getting exchanged, but no one's dying.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, Ural's gonna flex up and try to help Delphi, it looks like. I think he thinks his commander and the LLTs can just hold that. So a small army of pawns, he's just gonna hand them over to Delph and say, hey man, carry this game for me.
Yeah, I love that play because, you know, Ural's seeing those pounders and says, hey, you're not gonna go up this hill. You got pounders. I'm just gonna sit here with a few units. You can maybe try to push now, but I can go up there freely.
Strawberry's gonna try to fly her comm back. Oh no, she picked up her comm and nope, she's gonna stay on bottom. And what is Kuchi? Kuchi is still just chilling on air. Man, the wind drop here is a little rough for a lot of these players. Is Delph gonna hug Biggest here? He's running at him. I think Delph wants him, and this is scary. This is Biggest's entire army, right? Oh yep. No.
Oh boy.
A grunt and
meanwhile, thugs. Strawberry's commander goes down in the middle.
Oh no! Oh god!
Trying to get a comm drop, I think. But yeah, those Shuris get it.
Classic is last column,
I'm sorry,
and he's got like no health. And Darkclone is like, thank you for the medal delivery. This is a little scary. Yeah. Netherlands needs to make something happen here so that they can push Canada off. Delphi has the res bots. He's gonna come here and eat. Yeah, he's gonna eat the rack. Oh. Strawberry has Shuris though. Oh, Shuris. But Delph was prepared with the Thistle, so the Shuris. That's rough.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's enough to like stop the commanders from getting eaten though at the moment.
Do you feel like it's worth it for them to just run it Classic sometime soon? I mean, he is last comm, right? They're one comm up. Maybe they can just try.
Oh, probably. Oh. I mean, it's kind of risky though.
Looks like Red wants to maybe dive on. He wanted to dive on Darkclone's comm, but he's going to back off. Classic has a lot of Janus, but there's a ton of Whistlers here, and if you can't close the distance, the Janus don't do that much. I say that, and then he immediately closes the
immediately
distance.
Gets it.
Kills like 5 of them. But yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I would say the one thing that they can think about, since, you know, it is 2-1, they could comm drop that.
Classic is really, really low. What he needs to run... Oh, Classic... Oh, my
he's
God,
in trouble, man. He's in real trouble. The Janus?
The Janus just gets it. Ooh. Wow, okay, so that is kind of exciting. I mean, the Netherlands drew first blood, right? They took game 1 and Canada strikes back.
It's all tied up.
Yeah, so this is 1-1, so we're going to a deciding game here, which...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I didn't expect that to end so suddenly like that. I thought it was going to go on a little bit longer because, like, his commander just had to get out of there, right?
Yeah, no, I had the same thing. I'm like, yeah, he's just going to walk his comm back, and then I just saw all the Whistlers, like, very slowly diving. It's like a child's horror movie where it's like the slowest jump scare ever. You're like, wait, is he gonna die? Okay, yeah, I guess.
It's kind of one of those situations where like, you're the last commander, get the frick out of there.
Yeah, like what are you doing, dude? So as a reminder, this is upper round 1, or sorry, yeah, this is upper round 1, and this is Canada versus the Netherlands, and it is 1-1, and so we are going to go to a game 3, and we will see you there.